What's going on, brothers? In this video I'm going to show you the most important book that you've ever seen. And it's very interesting. The reason why it's the most important book is because it's an empty book. It has empty lines. And there's actually two of them I want to show you, and another thing in this video. So let's start it off, guys. Why is an empty book the most important book that you'll ever have? Because that book is for your own life. It's for your own plans, it's for your own ideas, and it's for your own method of organizing your attack plan in this life. That's why it's important. And there's one side of it, developing the attack plan. That's super important. But there's another side, which is developing the mindset of the elite contender, which is the other side of it. That's why we got two of them here, guys. We got two. And I'm not talking shit to you guys about doing this. I do this every day, and I'll show you my other journals. And I'll show you like this last week, for example. Because you know, on the internet, there's so many people that talk and they don't actually do what they say. And I do it. There's the proof there. And you see that? That's just one day of plans. Look at that. How can somebody, let me ask you this. How can somebody compete with you if you're doing that on a daily basis? And other good habits as well, because that's just the primary habit. There's 5 habits that we do, and I want to talk to you guys about that because I want you guys to have an amazing life. You know, you guys that follow me, are my friends. You guys that follow me, basically just my friends. That's how I see you, and I care about you guys. I really do. And I give the solution for the Upward Spiral of Excellence coaching program. That's with the habit tracker, the journal, and discipline with the habits. And most people, they don't want to hear it, guys. And if you are listening to this and you understand what I'm saying about self-improvement, self-mastery, good habits, and you feel like you want to do it, go on the link down below. You can get these tools for free. I'm updating all of them. If you sign up now, you'll be on a waiting list, and you'll receive them when they're done. And there's the gratitude list, the strategic journal, the Upward Spiral of Excellence starting guide. There's many guides and books that we're busy doing. I've written already in my life 5 books, actual full books, and 2 of them were Upward Spiral of Excellence books, and now the 3rd one is coming out. And we're actually getting a yacht for the release. If you're in Thailand and you're my friend or whatever, just message me and you can come with. And I made this company and this organization, the Upward Spiral of Excellence, because I destroyed my life. Absolutely destroyed it. I'm getting a bit hot here. Let's just... Yeah, I fucked my life up so badly, guys. I was in rehabs, I was arrested, I was destroyed. And I want to share that story with you guys because I came back from it in a remarkable way. I got everything back and more that I lost in a very short period of time, 6 months. And this just shows you the power that humans have to transform their lives. And after this time, when I destroyed my life the last time, I was locked up last year for 7 months. I haven't even been out for a year yet. And I was locked up for 7 months. And I remember thinking how did I destroy my life? I had such a good life. How did I destroy it? And the thing with the Upward Spiral of Excellence is that it's not just about doing the good habits and that. It's just also about not destroying your life. If you're not destroying your life at the moment, you're already doing well. I want to tell you that. Because a lot of people are destroying their lives with drugs, with alcohol, without living with focus, many things. And the biggest risk that we face in the 21st century is a condition called drifting. And that's described in Napoleon Hill's book, Napoleon Hill's book, Outwitting the Devil, And he describes that condition called drifting. And that's when a person is operating without definiteness of purpose. And there's a few different things. The main thing with drifting is that you're operating without definiteness of purpose. And how do you beat that? You give yourself definiteness of purpose. You give yourself a definite purpose. On the strategic journal, we have a thing at the top, a line that says, one primary purpose for the day. That's specifically to target drifting. And then we have another tool inside there. I'll show it to you. Let me just get this towel to dry my hands, but I'm going to show it to you. And it's like, it splits up 15 minute sections. And then you focus on one thing for 15 minutes. That's what I'm doing with this video. This YouTube video is one 15-minute section. I'm going to shoot this video for 15 minutes, give you as much value as I can, and then I'll go into the next task. And today I've done like one focus task. I did the journal, I put the alarm for 15 minutes and I did it. And now I'm doing this video, which is another focus session. And sometimes I do lessons. I have this other business to teach people how to make money online. And then I do, let's say, a lesson with them. That's 4 sessions because it's an hour lesson a day. So that's 1 hour, 4 sessions. So look, this is what I'm talking about to you now. It's this over there. It's got 15 numbers. I don't know if you can see it well, but it's got 15 blocks there. And then over here, it's got the projects. So you write down all the different projects you want to be involved in or that you want to work on, whatever. You write down ideas here. There's different fields of entry, ideas on what to do. And once you got your projects and your ideas and all that, now you have a much better understanding of where we're investing this time. And for most people, even with me, and I've been training on this, I struggle from drifting tremendously. You know, I pull out my fucking phone and I just look, oh, who watched my stories? I don't know why I always look at that, but I do. And and it's fucking irritating. And I'm just working on it to get better. And that's the thing with self-improvement. You have to be kind to yourself. Many people, they block out self-improvement because they're like ashamed that they're not as good as they want to be. And if you're an ambitious man or ambitious woman, you will have that feeling. And I struggled with that for a long time. That feeling like, oh, I'm not good enough, so I shouldn't even try, like kind of attitude, like, oh, I'm so embarrassed about my lack of self-development or my bad habits that I'll just sit and do more bad habits and just watch videos all the time. That's what I was doing. And I was such a low self-esteem person that I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to even go out and approach or nothing. I just wanted to stay at home all the time. And I did. And it became worse and worse and worse. And it led me down that path of addiction. And that's something that we work on with the children's programs that we're doing, is like trying to stop addiction before it happens. And the main thing that causes addiction, in my opinion, is low self-esteem. Is when a person doesn't feel valued and a person doesn't feel capable, they don't feel competent in life. You know, that's the 2 elements that make up the self-esteem actually. It's that feeling of like, am I a person of value? Do people treat me like that? Am I an esteemed person? And am I capable of this? And that's the big challenge with teaching an upward spiral and trying to help people with this. It's like trying to take some people from a place of low self-esteem when they don't think they have capability, to bring them to a high level of self-esteem where they feel high with their capability. And that's why, like, a lot of you guys, you probably think, oh, it's so stupid to journal and write down in the morning that you're great and all that. Trust me, if I do that and you don't do that, and we go and approach the same girl, I'm taking her every single time and you not. Because my subconscious framework will be far superior to yours. And you sitting there on TikTok watching all these guys thinking you're getting good advice and shit from these short form dumb videos. And they do make good points sometimes, yes, but where is your complete framework for domination? Where is your structured fucking habit tracker? Where is your journal? Where is your system? If you don't have a system like me and you try to compete against me, I will beat you in every single way. I guarantee you. I'll be richer than you, I'll be in better shape than you, I'll have more friends than you, I'll do everything better than you, I'll get more girls than you, you name it. I'll beat you in that arena if I do this and you don't. And if you do this, you probably could do it much better than me. I don't even do it that well, but I am consistent. But I'm not even that good. And a lot of you guys, if you did this, you were probably much more talented than me. You would fucking annihilate me. And that's what I want to see, actually. I've got these guys in my program that are like 20 and they starting. And imagine where they'll be when they my age, 34. Fucking hell, boy. If they're on the upward spiral, I haven't even been on the upward spiral. I've been on and off for many years. And when I went off the upward spiral, bang, into the downward spiral, and I fucked my life up. And imagine if I didn't do that and I just can continue these habits every day, and like the journaling and the stuff, and just trying to get better, these 15-minute focus sessions, which I'm trying to master now. Imagine I did that at 20. Where I would be now, that would be unbelievable. And that's what I'm trying to do with these youngsters. And when they're 20, they're young, and I teach them what I know. You know what I'm saying? Track your habits. Don't be a fucking baby like most of these guys out here. You know that most of these men out here are fucking straight babies. No discipline, nothing. And then they wonder why women don't like them. You know that if you don't have discipline, it's very, very easy to see it, guys. You know, it's so easy to see it. And if you're undisciplined, you think that your habits are hidden. You think that, oh yeah, I'm watching porn at home, I'm not going to gym, I'm slacking on my work. Like, no one's going to notice, you know what I mean? I'll post some motivational stuff and try and trick people to think I'm motivated and whatever. People see it immediately. When I was young, I didn't know all this shit. I didn't know that when I live in a incongruent way, that I look different, that I speak different, that I sound different, that I communicate different. Everything's different. And you know, a lot of you guys, because my original business is the dating coaching, and I still do it. I love it. And a lot of you guys, you forget the key ingredient about game here is that game is a two-pronged thing. It's got two main elements. One is the product, which is you, and the next is the marketing, which is the game, which is your communication skills, your approach skills, your ability to approach consistently, whatever. But there's those two sides to it, and that's on my program. That's how we came up with the USOE program, because we were like, okay, how do you become like the ultimate, most successful man that women would like? So then we're like, okay, so upward spiral, guy on the upward spiral she likes, a guy on a downward spiral she doesn't like. Okay, we're getting somewhere with that idea. Okay, upward spiral, health, wealth, relationships. Okay, we can deal with that. Okay, so how are we going to attain the health, wealth, and relationships? Okay, we're going to go to gym every day. That's a good start to get jacked, I would say. We're going to work on a business every day. That's a good one. We're going to start journaling, splitting up our time into 15-minute segments, only like maybe 18 focused 15-minute segments, and the rest like freestyle work, but hopefully get to the point where you can do 72 in a day. I think Elon Musk does that. And then the last one is, let's actually meet these girls. Let's actually develop good social skills, so when we do meet them, we know how to engage, we know how to build attraction and all that. And